What up, everybody? It's your girl July from Kickback Couture. Today, I'm going to be showing you 3 creative melody hacks in Reason that'll take your tracks to the next level. Plus, I'll show you a bonus automation trick with Synchronous. I'm going to be showcasing some of the presets from Avian, which is my Reason device that will be dropping Friday. You can pre-order it at a major discount today if you get it before Friday. Let's start with a classic but powerful technique, reversing your melody. So let me play what we have, and then I'll show you the part that we're going to reverse. All right, all of the sounds are from kits from my site, so you can get the free drum kits on my site. That's Dominate and 808 Essentials, and then all the sounds so far are made in Avian. Now the melody we're going to reverse is this melody here. All right. And the cool thing about Avian is that there are some cool effects on it. So I like this Couture button. I just called it Couture because it's something I add to a lot of my beats when I make them in Reason. So it's a cool stutter effect that all the presets in Avian come with. But let's take this melody here. And what I want to do, I'm going to make a copy of these over here. And I'll actually join those by pressing Command J. And I'm going to right click and we're going to reverse the MIDI here. So we're going to reverse it and then we're going to right click again and we're going to bounce it in place. After we bounce it in place, we're going to reverse it again. Now this is going to give us an exact order note-wise of what we had originally. So let's listen to this. All right, and this is what our reverse melody sounds like. And layered with our original. Cool thing we could do here in the sequencer is change the pitch. You could drop it down an octave. You can raise it up an octave. And it could also just be a different section of the beat. So, for example, it works for a nice B section if, you know, the original was your A section. All right. That's how you can reverse your melody within the sequencer and have it still be in sync with the original if you want to layer them. Next up, we're going to resample and manipulate a melody using the grain device. So what I'm going to do here is use this Warfare synth here, and I'm going to bounce that in place, and we're going to put that in grain. So let's hear what that sounds like. Okay, so we're going to take this and we're going to bounce it in place. Then we're going to bounce this clip to new samples. Now it's here in the browser. So when I create a new device, which is going to be a grain, add instrument, I'm just going to drag that in here. And now I'm going to just replay the sample with these grain effects. So I'm going to make sure I select the duration, the whole duration of the sample. All right, this is what it sounds like. It's already going to be in tempo with the beat because we created it within this session, this Reason session. So let's start messing with some of these parameters. I don't want to change the pitch too much, so I'm going to stay away from that and try messing with the grain length. This could add a nice kind of texture to the beat. Let's keep messing with it. We can even try a different algorithm here. Cool thing about the format is it won't change the pitch too much. I'm not gonna change the tune, but you can see how it sounds kind of cinematic now. So I'm going to place this in a third section of the beat so that when I arrange it, it's there. So I'm just going to jump to the sequencer, and our sample is going to be on C3, and I'm just going to place it there, and we'll draw that out for the duration, X out of that clip, and then we'll just stretch it for the actual length. And now I can play that for this section instead of the original and just kind of switch it up. The last things I changed on this grain were in the ADSR. I brought the decay and sustain all the way up and the release all the way down. So if I hold down the note, it'll stop immediately. And I put it on one shot mode because on forward loop, it would play indefinitely. But you can play with these settings and decide what you like to do. This is what the original and the resampled synth sound like together. Just the original. And then just a resample. So you can create some nice textures and layers. For the next hack, let's dive into resampling and rearranging your melody with Mimic. So I'm going to take one of these melodies that we used before. Let's normalize it so that the volume is quite a bit higher. And we're going to bounce this to new samples. And I'm going to load this up into a Mimic in there. And drop in our sample, and you can see it's already generated some slices for us, and we're going to put it in slice mode. Okay, now what I like to do with this is create something completely random. So I'm going to go to devices, and I'm going to select a player. We're going to select beat map and just hit run. And then we could play with the map here to create different types of patterns. Now what it does is it generates little glitches and bleeps and blops of the sample. Sounds pretty cool, and it's going to be in key with your beat because, well, you're using the loop from your beat. It's a super cool effect that you can layer into your beats and easily add effects to blend it in. So let's go to the mixer, and we're going to add some reverb from whatever's in your template. This is the default Reason 13 template. So it's not too dry. As promised, here's a bonus hack using automation with synchronous. It's going to add some dynamic movement to your melodies. So I'm going to take the original Warfare synth here and use that as an example. I'm going to pop this open, and we're going to add synchronous in, effect devices. And we're going to add some filter modulation here. Now you could go back and forth, whatever shape you want to use. Let's slow it down a bit and let's hear it in context. Turn that filter on and pull this top knob up to the plus side. You can add synchronous to any kind of melody you want to, a bass. You can put it on hi-hats. You can put it in a bunch of different places. So just, have fun with it. You can also add some distortion. Some delay. Let's turn that up a bit. And you get this kind of elevator, crazy kind of glitchy pitch modulated sound happening with the delays. If you found these tips helpful, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more Reason tips. Don't forget to pre-order Avian if you like it. I'm available for private lessons, and my courses are on sale for the entire duration of this month. While I'm doing this 30-day Reason marathon, I'm updating my courses. I'll be updating the fundamentals course by the end of this weekend. This is day 2 of 30 Days in Reason. I'll see y'all tomorrow for day 3. It's all culture, kickback, and cook up. If you like this video, you might like this next one on how to create melodies from scratch.